Hey y'all, this is coming from my live channel and all that good stuff with Stephanie. I'm just saying that's a handle name, y'all. I'm just saying. And we're gonna ignore Jamie because Jamie was late, y'all. She was late. Now I'm just playing. Love y'all, love all y'all. This is coming from our live channel. So without any further ado, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. That's for all the haters that don't like the echo. Yeah, so I had to bend back to hit the button for the echo, and let's check this bad boy out.
Sheraton Hotel at Universal. Over here, there's 4 FBI agents waiting for me.
Backstreet.
And my mom's there, and she's like, "Tell them what happened."
I went through some pretty traumatizing events.
Aaron Carter's mom has made a pretty remarkable decision. She has decided she wants the world to see the death scene, where the bathroom where Aaron was found dead. And the reason for this is she is calling out the police and feels like they did not do a proper investigation here, because she is certainly insinuating that there may have been foul play involved in Aaron Carter's death.
Sean Diddy Combs is currently incarcerated, facing a substantial prison sentence for a series of grave offenses. While the details of his crimes remain a complex and sensitive matter, the severity of his situation is undeniable. He is a man facing a significant portion of his life behind bars, grappling with the consequences of his past actions. Inside those walls, one can only imagine the weight of his legal predicament pressing down on him, the constant calculations of potential appeals, the stark reality of his confinement. But into this already precarious situation, a new and potentially devastating element has been introduced.
There's 4 FBI agents waiting for me. And my mom's there, and she's like, "Tell them what happened."
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, a long-standing and formidable adversary of Combs, has presented previously unseen footage of the late Aaron Carter in a court of law. The exact nature of this footage and its connection to Combs' case remains shrouded in speculation, but the implications are clearly causing significant distress within Combs' camp. Sources suggest that Combs is in a state of extreme anxiety, fearing that this new evidence could lead to a substantial increase in his already lengthy sentence. The prospect of additional years, perhaps even decades, added to his time behind bars is a terrifying prospect, and the uncertainty surrounding the content of the footage only amplifies his fear.
Do you regret ever getting involved in...
I didn't have a choice. It got bad when I was about 15 years old, because when I did MTV Cribs, the day that I had to go show off that house.
This new development adds another layer of complexity to an already intricate legal battle, raising serious questions about the potential impact on Combs' future. The introduction of this footage has the potential to reshape the entire landscape of the case, and the legal teams on both sides are undoubtedly scrambling to assess the damage and strategize their next moves. This is a high-stakes legal drama unfolding in real time, and the consequences for Sean Combs could be profound. Let's delve into the known facts and explore the potential ramifications of this explosive new evidence. Here's the thing that's really got people talking. This whole situation has suddenly shown a spotlight on the connection between Diddy and Aaron Carter. And let me tell you, people are freaking out. Before this, nobody really put the two together. They weren't exactly known to be buddies, so the idea that their lives and legal troubles might be somehow linked, it's mind-blowing. The internet is basically exploding right now. Everyone's turned into amateur detectives, digging through old interviews, social media posts, anything to find a connection, some clue that explains how these two guys are suddenly part of the same story. And the theories? One person wrote on X, rumors are circulating that Aaron Carter was killed right before he was about to expose what happened at P. Diddy trafficking parties, where he was childhood victim of drug abuse. And Aaron Carter released albums under Sony Music Group Entertainment, which is a parent company of P. Diddy's Bad Boy Records. Whoa, they range from totally believable to completely bonkers. But the one thing everyone agrees on, this whole thing is shady. It casts a dark cloud over both Diddy and Aaron Carter, and people are starting to ask some really uncomfortable questions, like what really happened to Aaron, and how deep does Diddy's involvement go? The public wants answers, and the pressure is on to figure out the truth behind this increasingly bizarre and unsettling situation. Explosive new evidence hints at a dark connection between fallen pop star Aaron Carter and hip-hop mogul Diddy, raising disturbing disturbing questions about whether Carter's untimely death was more than just a tragic accident. Was Aaron silenced for knowing too much? The whispers started after Carter's sudden passing at just 34, but now they're growing louder. Federal investigators are reportedly digging deep into Carter's past, focusing on any potential links to Diddy. Rumors suggest that Diddy could be facing additional charges related to Carter's death, adding another layer to his already complex legal troubles. The timing of Carter's death, just one day after Diddy's birthday, has further fueled speculation. Investigators are also reportedly examining other mysterious deaths connected to Diddy, painting a grim picture of potential foul play. Carter, who rose to fame as a teen heartthrob and the younger brother of Backstreet Boys' Nick Carter, struggled with addiction and mental health issues throughout his life. Resurfaced photos of Carter with Diddy have added fuel to the fire, prompting questions about the nature of their relationship and whether Carter might have been one of Diddy's victims. Adding to the intrigue are Carter's cryptic social media posts before his death, hinting at dark secrets involving powerful figures in the entertainment industry. Just days before he was found dead in his bathtub, Carter reportedly reached out to Kanye West for a private conversation, leading many to wonder what information he possessed. Kanye later made shocking allegations, claiming Carter's death was orchestrated by his former trainer, Harley Pasternak, and linking him to MKUltra and celebrity manipulation. The truth remains elusive, but one thing is clear: Aaron Carter's death is shrouded in mystery, and the alleged connection to Diddy raises chilling possibilities. Was Carter silenced for what he knew about Puff and his parties and his affairs?
I went through some pretty traumatizing events, and I'm just excited.
Kanye West's accusations against Harley Pasternak, claiming he was threatened with institutionalization, add yet another layer of intrigue to this already convoluted narrative. West's outburst, referencing Aaron Carter and a blocked Backstreet Boys sample, seems to hint at a deeper, more sinister power struggle at play. But how does Diddy fit into all of this? The connections, while still largely speculative, are becoming increasingly disturbing. West has alleged that Diddy himself threatened him on behalf of unnamed powerful individuals, with Pasternak allegedly among them. Even more chilling are the rumors that federal investigators are examining claims that Diddy has used poison as a means of silencing his enemies. The names of Aaron Carter, 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞, and even Jamie Foxx, who narrowly survived a recent health scare, have all surfaced in connection with this investigation. The most unsettling theory suggests that Aaron Carter possessed compromising information about Diddy and was preparing to expose a clandestine Hollywood ring preying on young stars. Was Carter on the verge of unveiling a scandal that could have destroyed Diddy's carefully constructed image? The circumstances surrounding Carter's death become even more suspicious in this light. Despite his well-documented struggles with addiction and mental health, the sudden and unexpected nature of his passing continues to raise questions. Was his death a tragic consequence of his personal battles, or was it something far more sinister? The search for answers continues, and the web of conspiracy surrounding Diddy and Aaron Carter only grows more tangled. Aaron Carter's death initially seemed like another tragic Hollywood story, a young star succumbing to his personal demons. The initial assumption was relapse, overdose, or even suicide, and police didn't suspect foul play. But over time, unsettling details emerged, casting doubt on the simple narrative. The official cause of death, released 5 months after Carter's body was found in his bathtub, was accidental drowning due to inhaling compressed gas. This seemed to fit with Carter's history of substance abuse, which had been widely publicized. He had also openly battled eating disorders and body shaming, further fueling speculation of a self-destructive spiral. The strained relationship with his family and perceived lack of support added to the theory that he might have taken his own life. However, online communities began questioning the official story. Fans unearthed videos Carter posted in the days before his death, expressing fear for his safety and claiming he felt threatened in his own home. Adding to the mystery, neighbors with medical training reportedly responded to a police scanner call and attempted to help Carter, raising questions about the timeline and the initial police response. The seemingly straightforward narrative of a troubled star's tragic end began to unravel, replaced by a growing suspicion that something far more sinister had occurred. The circumstances surrounding the discovery of Aaron Carter's body raise even more red flags. According to reports, Carter's house sitter inexplicably refused entry to neighbors who had heard the 911 call and rushed over to help, one of whom was a registered nurse equipped with a defibrillator. The house sitter reportedly locked the door and ran away from it, then attempted to prevent police from entering the house just minutes later. This bizarre behavior immediately sparked suspicion, while a spokesperson for Carter confirmed his death and emphasized his efforts towards recovery and reconciliation with his family. The scene at Carter's house painted a chaotic picture. Neighbors and news crews gathered, and Carter's then-fiancée, Melanie Martin, was reportedly distraught at the scene. The neighbor who attempted to help Tony Chevelle, recounted the house sitter's frantic refusal to let them in, raising questions about why she would obstruct potential life-saving assistance. The house sitter's actions, coupled with the delayed release of the official cause of death and Carter's own premonitions of danger, fueled the growing belief that something more than a simple accidental drowning had occurred. The most disturbing allegations, however, point to a conspiracy involving Hollywood elites, the same individuals rumored to be protecting Diddy. These theories suggest Carter was about to expose powerful figures in the industry just before his death. His final tweet, a plea to Kanye West for a private conversation, takes on a chilling new meaning in light of West's own outspoken criticism of Hollywood power brokers. The timing of Carter's death, coupled with his public call to West, raises the unsettling possibility that he was silenced to prevent him from revealing damaging information. And this is where things get really creepy. Just days before Aaron Carter tried to contact Kanye, Kanye was publicly feuding with his personal trainer, Harley Pasternak. Kanye even posted texts where Pasternak threatened to have him institutionalized, like straight up locked up in a mental institution and drugged into oblivion. Pasternak even threw in a chilling line about how Kanye's play dates with the kids won't be the same. Seriously disturbing stuff. And if you're thinking, how could a trainer have that kind of power? Well, it turns out Pasternak has a shady past working for the Canadian Department of National Defense in a facility that researched, get this, psychological operations. So yeah, not your average gym rat, but Pasternak wasn't the only one putting pressure on Kanye. Apparently, Diddy was blowing up Kanye's phone, demanding to meet in person right around the same time. Kanye, being no fool, saw right through it and basically told Diddy he wasn't intimidated and that he'd use him as an example to show nobody could control him. He even called it a war, heavy stuff. And just when you think this whole saga couldn't get any crazier, recent reports hint that Diddy might have harmed Aaron Carter back when Aaron was a young pop star. I know, right? Now Aaron's parents were those classic stage parents, pushing him into the music biz super young and basically leaving him with managers and handlers. Rumor has it, Diddy saw an opportunity and pulled Aaron into his world of crazy parties, which, sadly, probably played a big part in Aaron's later struggles with addiction. Now, with the feds supposedly looking into all these mysterious deaths connected to Diddy, there's a glimmer of hope that we might finally learn the truth about what happened to Aaron. And the heartbreaking thing is, Aaron might not have been the only one. There are whispers that he was just one of many young boys caught up in this mess. It makes you wonder how many other untold stories are out there. This whole situation also brings up Justin Bieber. He just had his first kid, which should be a joyous occasion, but there are reports that he's still battling some serious mental health issues, possibly stemming from trauma he experienced early in his career. The rumors about him being a victim of Diddy and others in the industry are swirling again, especially with Diddy facing that new lawsuit about an assault at one of his parties. People close to Justin are worried, saying his behavior hasn't improved despite the happy news about his baby. It's all just so heavy and makes you wonder how much darkness lurks beneath the surface of the music industry.
Sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms.
And it won't be far-fetched theory. I mean, there's even talk about Diddy being predatory towards Justin Bieber, but Usher supposedly stepped in. Now, Justin's been seen lashing out at young fans, and those close to him say he has serious anger issues that haven't been dealt with. Many believe this stems from trauma he experienced early in his career, and people are wondering if it's connected to Diddy and others in the industry. Meanwhile, Diddy's legal problems are piling up. There's this guy, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗡𝗅, who's suing Diddy for a whopping $100 million. Smith claims Diddy spiked his drink at a party back in 1997 and then assaulted him while he was unconscious. Diddy's lawyers tried to offer Smith a $2.3 million settlement in jail, which some see as a kind of indirect admission of guilt. And to make things even messier, after Smith filed the lawsuit, Diddy tried to sell his LA mansion, but Smith got a judge to block the sale, arguing Diddy was trying to hide his assets. It's all starting to connect, like pieces of a really disturbing puzzle. All these seemingly separate incidents, Kanye's accusations, Aaron's death, Justin's struggles, and now this lawsuit, they're all pointing towards a pattern of disturbing behavior. It's like someone said, every part, as crazy as it seems, as outrageous as it seems, it all ties in, every bit of it, every facet. And that's the truly unsettling part. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗅-Smith's lawsuit against Diddy has not only brought his own disturbing allegations to light, but has also reignited a wave of speculation and concern surrounding Diddy's relationships with young male artists, particularly Usher and Justin Bieber. People are re-examining Justin Bieber's trajectory, from his meteoric rise to fame as a beloved teen heartthrob to his more recent struggles with mental health and public image. The The question on many minds is whether his current difficulties are connected to potentially traumatic experiences early in his career, specifically involving figures like Diddy. His once bright passion for music seems to have dimmed considerably, and his ongoing personal battles have become a source of worry for fans and industry insiders alike. One particularly unsettling story that's gaining renewed traction involves a now infamous video of Diddy and 15-year-old Justin Bieber spending 48 hours together. While the video itself raises eyebrows, the rumors surrounding it have spiraled into far more serious allegations. Some claim Diddy exploited a young and impressionable Bieber, potentially even involving him in a network of abuse within the industry. The idea of a powerful figure like Diddy taking advantage of aspiring young artists is deeply disturbing, and the whispers of a larger ring of individuals protecting each other and covering up such behavior only amplifies the sense of unease.
He's with me, so and we gonna go full crazy.
We're going
Crazy.
Usher's name is also being increasingly linked to this troubling narrative. Having lived with Diddy himself as a young artist, Usher is now suspected of having been the one to introduce a teenage Bieber to Diddy. This connection adds another layer of complexity to the story and raises further questions about the potential extent of the alleged abuse. Adding fuel to the fire are some questionable remarks made by L.A. Reid, a prominent figure in the music industry who played a significant role in the careers of both Usher and Bieber. Reid's description of Bieber as a gift from Usher and his odd comparisons of Bieber to a beautiful woman in his memoir have struck many as deeply inappropriate and have further fueled speculation about the nature of the relationships between these individuals. The cumulative effect of these resurfacing stories and allegations paints a deeply unsettling picture of potential exploitation and abuse within the music industry, leaving many to wonder just how deep the rabbit hole goes. The troubling narrative surrounding Justin Bieber's early career continues to gain traction, with fans pointing to potential clues hidden in plain sight. His 2020 music video for Yummy, for example, has been interpreted by some as a veiled expose of the dark side of the industry. The unsettling imagery of a lavish dinner party attended by older, affluent individuals, coupled with the jarring transformation of a cake into a photograph of a young Bieber, has fueled speculation that the video is a symbolic representation of his experiences with exploitation. This interpretation is further bolstered by existing footage of Bieber partying with Diddy and other industry figures, leading many to believe that Bieber was subtly hinting at a much darker reality behind his public persona. Additional videos showing Bieber in states of apparent intoxication or in compromising situations at parties with individuals like Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. have only intensified these concerns. The rumors of Diddy's alleged role in Bieber's struggles with substance abuse are particularly alarming. These allegations paint a grim picture of a young Bieber turning to drugs and alcohol as a means of coping with the emotional trauma and confusion resulting from alleged exploitation and manipulation within the industry. This narrative suggests a profound betrayal of trust, with Bieber feeling abandoned and used by the very adults entrusted with his well-being and guidance. The alleged quote attributed to Diddy, boasting about Bieber's exploitation, adds a truly horrifying dimension to these already disturbing claims, further solidifying the image of a young artist trapped in a predatory environment. Honestly, this whole thing with Diddy, Usher, and Justin Bieber has people seriously freaked out. It's not just idle gossip anymore. There's genuine fear and a real hunger for the truth. The idea that Diddy might have preyed on these guys when they were just kids is beyond disturbing, and it makes everyone wonder about 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗞𝗦. I mean, if Diddy was capable of doing those things to Bieber and Usher, then it's not a stretch to think he might have gone after Aaron too, right? The timing lines up. The alleged pattern of behavior is eerily similar, and let's be real, there were already so many unanswered questions about Aaron's death. Now everyone's playing connect the dots, and the picture that's emerging is seriously messed up. It's not just a theory anymore. It feels like a very real possibility that something terrible happened to Aaron, and Diddy might be involved. People aren't just curious, they're demanding answers. They want a real investigation into Aaron's death, and they're not going to let this go until they get to the bottom of it. There's a growing sense that a powerful figure might have gotten away with something horrific, and the public is not going to stand for it. They want justice for 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗞𝗦, and they're not going to be quiet until they get it. So what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.
Wow. Any comments? Stephanie showing off with her new computer. Any comments or no?
I mean, I think I spoiled it. I was like, spoiler alert, because I said, you know, about him with his mom and stuff like that. But like I said, Nothing surprises me anymore.